I was gonna make them dance, but like that's stupid. But anyways, sorry, just wanted to have an excuse for Natsuki to be here. Like, Natsuki is gonna be in every stream, and you're just gonna accept that. But anyways, based on the theme that I'm playing right here, and everything else, what is that? I'm gonna be playing Doki Doki, more Doki Doki. But not only that, I'm also, not just Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, but the side stories. And dude, when I say that I'm really hype and then my mic fell, I mean that I'm really hype about this. Like, super hype. You saw last time, I was like, yo, I was like convulsing, or that's the right word to say, right? Convulsion. But yes, we are doing the side of the stories. The story on the other side. Also, I have some great news, or I have some bad news. I'm almost at 24 hours with Doki Doki Plus, and it is almost there to pass freaking Doom Eternal. Pre-ordered. What? Nendoroid Monica. In case you missed the news, the first ever official oh, frick. There's so many of. In case if you. Your message here. In case you missed the news, the first ever official DDLC figure, Nendoroid Monica, is available for pre-order, though. Now through March 30th at 11:59 Pacific. For some added fun, we've put together some free digital goodies to download and customize on your Nendo Monica. Learn and download here. Your credit debit card won't be charged upon pre-order. Payment is percent. Okay, cool. Write your own poems, add your own doodles, get creative. You're telling me that I can put an image, a pink image of like, oh no, it's gray. I'm really tempted to just okay, I know Nendoroids, or is that how you call them? Nendoroids? Nendroids. Those figures, those little chibi figures. Those can like go from like a couple $50,000 to like 2 million. They're not cheap, is all I'm trying to say. They're basically like Figmas, but for chibi design. In case you don't know what Figmas are, they're little figures, mostly used for anime, figures. They're posable and all that. Some are posable and all that. And those can be like $2,000, mostly because it's like a Japanese import most of the times. I don't know what makes them like $2,000. I think it's because like fine quality plastic or something. But either way, collecting them is an expensive hobby. Like collecting cars. Also, I remember freaking somebody collecting cars and then going broke over it because they collected cars. Also, can we... I just want this. Oh. I want to share. Oh, I can't even... Hold on, I'm currently posting something on my Steam activity feed. Wait, no, that would censor it. Never mind. Frick that. Frick Steam. Can I post a skull emoji? Okay, nope. I clicked something, a brand new button that... I like Windows tab, and the Windows tab doesn't work. I can't! There's no emoji support! Nope, there's no emoji support in frickin' Steam. How could they? But anyways, that's pretty fun. Nendoroid Monica is going to be coming soon. So if you're into those kind of things, if you're a collector of Nendoroids, then be my guest because I'm not. Though I do have like two Figmas, but I didn't buy them. I was kind of given to them. One is like some Sword Art Online character with like orange hair, Asuka or something like that, and the other one is like Idisville von Einsburn, which I only know the character's name really well because it's German. Or yeah, no, I think it's German. Idisville von Einsburn. If you come up to me and said, "Hey guy, do you know that Idisville von Einsburn is German?" I would have freaking believed you. But no, it came from a Japanese person, I assume. Or unless they get like a... Can we have animes where it takes place in Mexico? Have we... Actually, can we have animes where it just takes place everywhere else around the world? Like, most of them are based by, like, Tokyo or, like, a advanced... Or, like, a more futuristic version of Tokyo. Can we have some where it's, like, taking place in frickin'... Like... Detroit? Actually, no, we do. The Boondocks. Or, that's probably not Detroit, but that's... Okay, the Boondocks. That's one of them. You could call the animation anime, kinda. Or no, is the Boondocks even taking place in... I actually don't know. I have not seen that show in years. And by that I meant, like, I've not seen, like, a bit... I've not seen, like, clips of the show in years. I only know it because someone painted a mural of, like, the Afro... one of the kids from the show, like, into the walls of, like, a building. And then I was like, hey, it's that guy from the Boondocks. And then that's it. That's like, the only thing I knew about it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyways, as you can tell, by the way, look at that time. You might come back and it's gonna be like, wow, 3 p.m. This is gonna be a long stream is what I'm trying to say. Actually, no, maybe I should not say that it's gonna be a long stream, because most of the times it's not. Can I... Hold on, I just want to appreciate the fact that I got these. You know what? I was gonna say I'm blue balling you, but, like... I mean, I'm still correct. I'm teasing you. Am I? Ooh, no. Alright, fine. Here's what I'm gonna do. Change of subject. I kind of want to get the other stuff first before I dive into the side stories. I know that's kind of a, like, jackass. I know that's kind of like a freaking jerkish thing to do. To freaking be like, we're gonna do some side stories, and then immediately go like, nah, we're actually not doing the side stories. Guess what we're doing? Oh yeah, I forgot it doesn't do that. Oh yeah, if Twitch is up to date most of the times, you're probably gonna see the new stream title. Oh yeah! We're doing that instead. Don't worry, we're gonna do the side story soon, but... yeah. Okay. Get out of here. We're gonna be speedrunning Doki Doki Literature Club Oops. Actually, no, hold on. Before I do that, I kind of don't want to do it, because if I do so, I'm going to have to do the whole thing again in order to get that special poem. But it doesn't matter. Let's go! Reset the virtual machine. All modified entities, environments, and data will be reverted to their original state. Let's see what happens if we do this. Wow, I just straight up restarted the whole freaking game. Just like in the original. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Is everything okay? Is everything okay? Okay. My brain thought by saying reset everything, it meant like resetting the whole goddamn like game. Thank God it didn't do that. Thank God it actually has a freaking good side. Or good leaf, rather. Anyways, we have a brand new copy of the game. Alright, folks. Alright, folks. Are you guys ready for me to speedrun? So here's the thing. Here's the thing. There are some unseen text I have seen. Which basically means it will be stopped. So, as per usual, like last time I speedran Doki Doki Literature Club, I'm going to freaking... First off, I'm going to do a test run. And then I'm going to freaking just blast it, okay? I'm going to blast it. So we're going to put some testing music in, because last time I was... What is it? Mind over mutant? Ooh, it just recommended me Land of the Living Dead. Oh, God. Oh, frick. Ooh, that's gonna be a freaking hard one to pass down on. Especially when I'm currently freaking scrolling past that. I don't even know what speedrun theme I can listen to. Can we just make it dead air for this one time? Just make it dead air for no reason. Wait, no, I got a perfect speedrun music. I'm done with banjos. Last time at frickin' banjo completely ruled out all the stuff I could have done. Wow, I need to update my playlist. Some of these are really freaking... I don't listen anymore. Why do I have copyrighted music here? Why did I almost click on the copyrighted music? I should, like, separate copyrighted music with uncopyrighted music. Or music that won't freaking annihilate my career. Like, music that has a copyright thing. Just, like, absolutely... I'm too... Look, DMCA is a thing. I think it's a thing. Or unless, like, people protested enough where it just doesn't matter anymore. But either way, I'm terrified of it because it's really sensitive. And I feel like if I play a pinch of, like, copyrighted music, I'm going to get sent straight to the freaking termination jail. No. How? No, there's no reason why it shouldn't be freaking copyrighted at all. Alright, guys. I spelled Sonic wrong! Let's do this. I'm the new Sonic. Hey, guess what I forgot about? I forgot about the timer. Fortunately, we can easily rerun the whole game. Isn't that cool? So I'm gonna get, actually, you know what? Let me go get my stopwatch from my phone. It's the worst. Clock. clock. Anyways, so the moment I press like start new game, wait. But the moment I start new game, of course, I'm going to. I don't have the name change or anything like that. But that doesn't matter right now. The moment I freaking press the start button is when it starts, like that. Oh, I forgot to press the stop. What? There you go. Now it's starting. Now it's starting. Now it's starting. Alright, let's just speed run through this. Where's my music? There it is. Feels really smooth. I don't really care about what route I'm taking. Unless like one route is actually faster than the other. Okay, so I'm up the Yuri route. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, new text. I'm definitely the most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Huh? This is this is a good poem, son Mick. Are you sure it's not? It's a... Okay, that was just randomly brand new text. That was just randomly brand new text. There has to be a hotkey for this. There's probably some like mad sicko that tries perfect, like getting the best ending speedrun. He's like, the game runs smoother when it's like this, by the way. I sneezed. Can you believe that? That's funny. Dan Netsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest. Okay. But I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell me I said that. Okay, well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, well, you mother fricker. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Sayori, rather. Frick you, Monica. Yeah, no, this game runs really smooth when it comes with, I'll still walk home with you, Sayori. That was fast! Oh man. I'm fast. I'm so fast. It dies in pain. Oh, frick. So this is the second time, which means... Oh, God! I can't frickin' look away! Let me... Oh. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible, huh? For me, I must have come something... For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me, Yuri. It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I've always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri. What? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. That's a cool poem, I'm not gonna lie. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it.
Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing type. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing! Sup, Nick? Oh, you dandies. Well, Yuri's take was a little more solemn. Well, that's... Oh, jeez. She's better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who had wanted us to write about the same topic. Can you really see her? You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, that's not like I care. Oh, she's sad. Oh, she's sad. I didn't even... Look how sad she is. Good scene. Yeah, no, this is running way more smoother. Get freaking friend-zoned, you frick. Alright, die. She's dead. Oh, you can't skip this! You can't skip this! You can't skip it! You can't skip it anymore! No! Alright, fine. Hang yourself. Hang yourself. Hang yourself. This is really uncomfortable with that music. Alright, fine. Let me put my own. Turning down her confession. That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? And I gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship. Then I could have prevented this. Never. The end. So I wonder if you... Nope. Okay, skipping these parts are gonna be harder. Hi, Monica. Yeah, now it's like... It's now punishing you whenever you freaking do it. That's a cool poem. That's a really cool poem. Frick you, Yuri. Yo! Yo! Oh, hi, Yuri. Hi, Yuri. How's it going? Good to know that you're the same for, like, a fat freaking second. Yeah, no, nah. Am I gonna have to wait for this? Okay, good. Did you see? Wow! I got a bad freaking... That was a bad start. Or that was a bad moment to happen. Come on. Whoa. 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 Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway.
Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Cut yourself. Oh no, not today. This is unskippable? This kind of kills the mood. Is it doing the heartbeat? No, it's not. We should read poems. Frick you then. Frick you then. Frick you then. Well, it's not really worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take it as a win. And I'll get the feeling you're probably the most critical. What's up, guys? Most critical. What makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Ha! Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well, then keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. Something tells me that Natsuki completely missed the point. I think I've already read this, actually. Oh, yes, I did. Oh! Oh, never mind. Cool. I'm kind of sick of Green Hill Zone. I know it's like really bad for me to just stop my speedrun out of nowhere and then completely change. Yo, T. Lopes was freaking insane! Okay, but anyways, let's get to the real part. I want to hear the freaking orc hits, and that's all I care about. I guess thanks, but it's kind of obvious that you're request Yuri more, so whatever. We're done sharing. You can leave now. Oh, that was actually new text. Can you hear me? No, I can't hear you. Okay, now I can hear you. Oh! 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 Red! Red! Wait, hold on. Red! Everything is red! Also, eventually we're gonna hear a bunch of meat sounds. Also, did you see my cursor? I feel like I can... Actually, no. Nah, it's part of the music. I don't... Isn't this satisfying? Isn't this soothing? Ah, Yuri's here to save us. Back to our normal self. Anyways, back to what I was doing. Did it twice. Also, there it was. Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've been just feeling a little on edge today. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Well, some Nick just walked in too. Are you practicing piano? Okay. This is all skippable. Alright. Oh. Also, can you help us out with the festival? I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did something about yesterday. I was thinking I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member. Oh wait, I already read this. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica, that's wonderful. Wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Sonic. There you go. Oh, it's doing the thing. It's doing the thing without any audio. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a had a really weird deja vu. This isn't happened before or anything, right? My head has gone a little fuzzy lately. I hope it's not really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I used to think I would come home really strongly and get a little too intense. I made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I'm a little too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Sonic, is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a little while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. Just the two. we could stay here until the... Did you see that? We could stay here until the club ends. Oh! And then then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Oh, you can... Oh, no, you can't. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. Sounds oh my god, here she comes. Sounds strange, but you couldn't understand if you ever seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I could show you my collection. I've gotten all them various artisans. I'll make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm happy that you joined the literature club, Sonic. No, we don't need to be lonely anymore, because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. Can we walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together? Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the freaking... Monica, you're out of the way. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we could meet the freaking... Fate that we could meet the... and that we could get happy together. Will you do that to me? Aww. Oh, it stopped. Anyways, I changed my mind. Yeah, I got it. Aw. Don't say I didn't warn you, Somnic! I'll read that soon. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Natsuki, I was thinking. I want to make cupcakes.
Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter.
Frick you, I'm... Oh, even when I'm speedrunning, you still suck. No. Oh, it actually plays the theme. Well, damn. We have a problem. Autosave, you're a god! I knew you would be important one day! I knew you would be important one day! Holy crap! Vomit. Thank you. How long are we? 20 minutes? Wait, something's wrong. That feels like it's way shorter. Oh, that's because it's a test run. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Files, characters. 2 stocked! I got the 2 stocked achievement! Yeah! Yeah. Yeah, die. Die. Yeah! That was the... Nope. Nah. Did you do this to me, Sonic? Yes, I did. I hate you too. This part you were forced to go through. Yeah, but like this theme rocks though. I know you hate me a lot, but this theme rocks. Okay, it doesn't play the music. I thought it would, but it wouldn't. Oh my god, I'm butchering this freaking melody. I need to play more Sonic Mania. I haven't freaking beaten the game yet. Oh, frick. That was a freaking bad freaking frick. There you go. Now it's time for a, So we're about to get the bad ending. Yep, there it is. So now... So here's the bad ending. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to meet everyone getting along, isn't it? Isn't it? I think so. I think everyone likes you too, Somnick. You think so? Well, everyone seems to be getting along a little bit better with you around, Sayori. Oh, Somnick. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised that you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you've joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Somnick, I really wanted to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already know what you were going to.
Actually, there's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Sonic. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all those awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you forever and ever. F-O-R-E-E. No. I won't let you hurt him. Who? Sorry. I'm sorry. I was wrong.
There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Sonic. Goodbye, Literature Club.
And we just got the worst ending. Or we got the standard ending, rather. I don't know how to get the worst ending, actually. There probably is something else.
Can you hear me?
But that doesn't matter right now.
It's me.
Monica.
So, you know how...
I forgot to stop the time. I forgot to stop time. Okay, 25 minutes and 45 seconds.
I wrote you a song.
That's shorter. No, it's not. I actually don't know if that's shorter or not.
Really hard on it.
Also, I couldn't see chat through that whole time, so I apologized. Someone did chatted in a different language. I see the words VC, which means somebody has joined. Wait, if so, wait, no, then that's impossible. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, no, the answer is no.
In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
25 minutes and like 45 seconds, I think, is what my 25 minutes, 45 seconds, 0.66 microseconds, nanoseconds, octoseconds. Well,
Find that special day.
What will it take just to find that special day?
now it actually freaking shows Doki Doki Literature Club. So this is the worst ending possible. Or I think the worst ending possible. Or the least happy? I think there's just two endings. A normal ending and then a special ending. This is a normal ending, I think. Unless the game actually judges you for, unless the game judges you for speeding through the whole game. So it's like, oh, you played this game in under 12 seconds. How could you? How could you? You do not care. That's what. And then it's like, it basically punishes you. What if the bad ending is getting only Yuri CGs? That would be kind of funny. That would be kind of funny if there's a bad ending and it's just getting only the Yuri CGs. It's like, you're in love with Yuri. Well, after seeing that, she kills you. The part where she kills you.
Only write bitter words for those who are dear to me.
Jillian Ashcraft, I think she only did this voice and that's it, right?
If I take your isn't love, if
I know she used to do like song covers back then, before before she voiced Monica. But that's a freaking cool thing. Not that many people know that. You can actually freaking have a grayed out CG of the Monica. But anyways, sometimes you extra special thanks. No longer special thanks. Extra special thanks. It's Monica and Somnic. And now we got the regular Monica poem. I think this is gonna be like the Monica ending. Serenity Forge. So I think I'm gonna get an achievement for this. Yep, thank you. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Okay. So, you got mail. Alright. This is from Character Discrepancy. Character Discrepancy. Having run the control simulation for a while, it's evident that a certain character is missing from any mention or appearance. This makes me speculate that Monica's meddling is less clumsy than we think, because she would have had to manufacture this character herself as a way of forcing interaction between her and the user. Could that be why the character has much limited and dissonant personality traits, or am I reading too much about this? I'll open an issue to start tracking info and observations on an anomaly of this character appearing. Engineer Gaming.
Wow.
So now I got new stuff. Yeah, wait, what? I got Yuri's third poem! Wait. So I'm missing something here. A special gratitude receiving full complete... Oh. Monica's final message to the player. And then a poem from Yuri distributed at special events from the past. So I have special poem from Sayori, special poem from Yuri, special poem from Monica. So we're missing a poem from Natsuki. We got all 4 of the poems. Does it include side story poems or does it not? Okay, yeah, it does. So there's probably a special poem. There's probably a poem in the side stories, and then one more, and then that's gonna be the Natsuki special poem, and then we'll have all the poems here. This is one of the Can You Hear Me's. This is also one of the 11 special poems. Okay, what does this one read? A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference is that there was a nail sticking out of the walls everywhere, and there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up at the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV, so the laughing was not part of the dream. It was just the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Cool poem. Ooh. First concept sketch of Monica's CG in Act 3. The angle was soon adjusted to be straight on to give the impression that the player is sitting directly across from Monica. Imagine the CG being like this. A rough concept sketch of what the faceless protagonist might have looked like if he was a real character. Oh my god. That's amazing. Dude, that's like something that freaking Capcom doesn't like doing. Oh. Artwork drawn by such leader celebrate Monica's birthday in 2020. Delete Monica for the second time. I knew it. I knew she would be the kind of person to have cat freaking headphones. Look, they're all wearing their, like, specific freaking outfit and everything. Oh, except for Sayori. Dude, that's sick. That's sick. Dude, that's sick. I got 2 more sketches left. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I only got 2 more backgrounds left. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Frick these poems. They got a frick load of CGs I'm missing. I only got 2 poems left for this one, and then I got all this, which I'm assuming I got one for Sayori, so that means I need one for Natsuki and Monica, and then what the frick is any of this? Because these are wallpapers. These are standard wallpapers. But then what the frick are these gonna be? Is it just gonna be more of this? I have no idea. I know these are CGs. These are complete CGs. These are very freaking... I only got 5 left with this one. Dude, I'm really... How far am I in beating this game? Settings. 70% data collection! Dude! Dude, I might 100% this game. I might actually 100% this game. But anyways, remember that 2-stocked achievement? I got it. I love Monica. That's the only freaking... Delete Monica twice while getting deleted 0 times. New update for Chicken Invaders! Sorry, I didn't mean to pop off like that. Sorry, I'm just really excited whenever Chicken Invaders gets an update. Because that usually means... Oh, a small update with many quality of life improvements and bug fixes. The Galactic Cup is now shorter by about a week, and a very elusive multiplayer bug has been squashed after chasing after it for 4 months. Oh wait, was it just a server update? It actually wasn't a freaking patch update at all. I just wanted to update. What did this guy say actually? Disculpa, no, now into... Oh no, is this a completely, like, is this... What language is this, actually? Computer! Okay, maybe looking up that is not going to freaking work. Anyways, computer! Again! What did he say? Oh, it's Portuguese. Can you speak Brazilian? Well, viewer that left, no, I can't speak Brazilian. I got a Brazilian dude, that now I feel bad. What's this last line? I only speak Brazilian. Dang. Well, if I could, I would. But no, I don't. Ah! But anyhow, let's continue operations. So now that we did the test run, it's time for us to do the real speed run. And that real speed run can only apply when I delete the freaking game again. Oh, but that's gonna take a long time. That's why we're gonna do the side stories like now instead of later. So now let's do the side stories. I should probably throw in the no spoilers tag, but like, no, I'm not doing that because that's kind of stupid. I don't know how I feel about no backseating or like tags like that, but you know, I could complain about Twitch a later time, especially not on the platform itself, because I feel like if I do that, they'll probably cause really bad problems. Imagine freaking complaining about a website that you're using. Or imagine complaining about something that you're using still. My God. Oh, Sonic Movie 3 is about to come very soon. Like about this week, I think. Or no, next week, I think. So get ready for that. Get freaking ready for that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I accidentally just moved the whole stream. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just wanted... you know what I forgot about? Give me a fat minute. Give me a fat minute. So while I was reminding myself about the dogs, I just randomly thought of a bit where, like, every robber sounds exactly the same. And I don't mean that, like, where are you from? But no, not like that. But, like, but I mean that as in, like, wait, did I change the stream title? Oh, I did. But anyways. But basically the bit was that there's like a robber convention and they all sound exactly the same. They're like, yeah, what's your problem? Stuff like that. So it's like, man, I always thought I was the only robber here. Oh man, I'm a robber too. You can tell because of my voice. It's like when you steal something, you immediately acquire the robber voice. That's basically what I'm saying here. I mean, anyways, I pressed the wrong button! Let's boot the game back up again. Aw, freaking heck. Aw, freaking fridge. Aw, son of a sus. I now acquired 23 hours in the game. Oh, you can just click. That kind of ruins it. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay, who's responsible for creating a Twitter account for Monica? I think it's hilarious, but for God's sake, don't tell Paula. I would get 404'd in a microsecond. Are you just relying her tweets manually? Or did you code some kind of pass-through layer to automate it? Based on the contents of the tweet, like, example, not screaming for help, I assume they're coming from the control simulation? Yep. So, I guess since Monica ain't saying it herself, I've Lester. So yeah, it's official. Monica does actually have a Twitter account. You know what the username is? I don't know. Let's find out. It's gonna be really weird to freaking type Monica's Twitter. Okay, Lil Monix 3. That's the character. Hi, I'm Monica, high school devil and president of the literature club. Poetry is life X3. They're all. Oh, her last post was February 14th. Wait, she's still going. There are all kinds of ways to love. Which is your favorite to receive? Kind gestures, affirming words, thoughtful gifts, spending time together. I just want to understand your needs better and give you the love you most love. Revere treasure map. The fearless and okay, that's just a straight up poem. I often think about this. One time I heard Yuri say, "Don't talk to me until I've had my coffee," but she was drinking tea, so like, were you joking, Yuri? But the way I see birthdays for my friends, it's a celebration of life. But for me, it's a celebration of my friends, making so many things in my life more special. It's a day filled with gratitude and closeness. Thank you for making that possible. I'm feeling kind of nostalgic today. Oh, look, unique arc. Throwback! I missed my friends extra today. Did I ever show you this picnic we did? Look at Yuri helping Natsuki bake, even though Sayori was a little too excited for me to try it. I can't wait to... There's so many emojis. I can't wait. Can't wait till we get together again. Throwback Thursday. Oh my god, that is an amazing outfit. Emotions are never right or wrong. They're just a state of being that we can't always control. We just acknowledge and I know you can't see any of these, but like, oh yeah, look at that. There's the Halloween image. Oh, look. I remember this. I know this art. It's the frickin' one where someone replaced the... Yeah, it's the one where someone replaced it with frickin'... What? Okay. Looks like I'm never freaking checking Monica's replies ever again. That was some good frick. What is it? Rink string? Sarah's now playing Dead by Daylight. I love my club members. I'll share another picture tomorrow. Minecraft. Why did somebody just post a thumbnail from Etika World Network? Wow, she was the one who originally did the sending virtual hug. You're cute when you smile, so here's a smile for you. Hug a war. Today's my favorite day, February 14th, 2017. I also finally got a Twitter. Now I can find some real people to follow here. What is this? I like Yuri. Brave guy. Okay, that image is probably not going to get out of my freaking head for a long time. Or as Sarah would say, get out of my head. Anyways, I brought a Coke with me. Very valuable one because it's a Spanish Coke. And I also have a bottle opener with me today. It's the Crash Bandicoot magnet bottle opener, like, thing from Numbskull. It's a Numbskull Crash Bandicoot magnet bottle opener thing. Because America. Or no, it would be like a seatbelt clip thing. I don't know what those are called. A bottle opener and a freaking like pocket knife or something like that. Okay, maybe not a pocket knife, but like those, a seatbelt clip and a bottle opener. I wonder, why are those a thing? Why are those a thing? Like, I know wearing a seatbelt, you know, the belt's kind of like an uncomfortable fabric. Not that many people like it. And, like, obviously stuff like that is a thing. But, I've been going on for too long. Another day passes, and it's already time for the next club meeting. Although Monica could have come up with a plan. Also, I'm changing the voices. I'm retconning the
Monica voice.
for like a little bit. The last one is where basically, like I said last stream, they're gonna have normal voices here, but then it'll slowly turn into the voices I did for Act 1. I can't do this. I can't do this. Your voice. I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sayori is going through these kind of feelings, and I'm letting her confront me, and I'm letting her comfort me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president does that? This whole time, I didn't think to ask about her own feelings. So much for the stupid vision. Sayori enters the club room with her usual smile, but upon seeing the downcast Monica, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern. Oh, frick. Monica? Is everything okay? I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend. Huh? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend. Monica shakes her head. I made this all about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club that I need the most, right? But my problems are so trivial compared to yours. Sarah responds quietly. What are you talking about? But as she says that, her face darkens. Although the silence, Sayori mutters her realization. I left my folder here. Monica stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response. I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying me. I don't want that. But why? We're friends, right? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you're here for me. Another long moment passes in silence. The air is incredibly heavy. My back. Ow, my back. This is different. It wasn't about you yesterday. It was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish. Monica messages her forehead. Massages? Her forehead? Struggling through the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share certain things. But as unfair as it is for Monica to pry, that's a new word, it's also painful for Monica to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend. I'm sorry I looked. I disrespected your privacy. No, I don't blame you for looking. You would have at least checked if... You would have at least needed to check if it was mine. Yeah. Monica takes a deep breath. Okay. I understand you don't want me to worry. And I think I'll be able to put this aside so that we can move on. But can you promise me something? Promise you what? Monica pauses to collect her thoughts.
This is the Literature Club. It's a place where people can express themselves in the way that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the vision. I also just realized how fast the text is going. In fact, it's our vision. Write the way into your heart, or whatever. So just make it a promise me that you'll remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want you to, I'm doing this voice and I'm adding likes between unnecessary things. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want to share, but I want to be here for you when you need it. I want us to be ourselves like that. Sayori smiles gently. I'll promise if you promise. Unable to help it, Monica returns Sayori's smile. I promise. Me too. After that, as the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to proceed with the club activities. So, want to teach me about poetry? Huh? But what about recruitment? It's fine, we have plenty of time for that. But right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, she's a freaking robber. I mean, if I do have to fulfill my end of her promises, you know. This sucks. Could you imagine Monica with the freaking the Paparino voice? Oh my god. Okay, I'm doing that now. There's no way I can say no to that. I just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything. That's fine. I think I need some like some motivation. Now she's doing the freaking sassy tones. I never know where to start when it comes to writing poems. Writing isn't so hard. You just got you kinda need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you. Yeah, but that wouldn't come to any good. It's not supposed to. You're gonna have to fight your perfectionist's mind on this one. You can just start by writing your feelings and see what kind of things it makes you think of. And then you can turn your feelings into a little story. You can get your feelings down first and then make it sound pretty later. It's like not like it's not like a building on a railroad, but where you can go from one end to another. It's more like a collage, where you can find all the things you want to put in, and then you arrange them in a pretty way. At least that's how I do it. It's not like it's the only way, but it's a really good way to not get stuck right at the beginning. I understand. Yeah, I'll always get caught up in how it sounds so that I forget about what's really important. I'm having an identity crisis with Monica now. Monica pulls out a pen and paper to start writing on. Stop being a perfectionist, you idiot. I'm just kidding. Monica scribbles out, you idiot, after he writes it down. No, keep it! What, why? Are you calling me an idiot? Of course not. But the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want. But I was just, well, yeah. Underneath the scribble, Monica writes, you idiot. She stares at the paper. Her words stare back at her. It's kind of funny how I wrote down what I'm mad at myself for, and then I did that exact thing anyway. This is really going to take some getting used to. I believe in you. Thanks, I do too. Me, I mean. But also you, of course. Monica continues to exercise, jotting down her thoughts. Man, my voice is already cracked. Oh wait, am I muted? Oh no, I'm not muted. I can definitely tell I'm not muted if I can hear myself. It's surprisingly quite a struggle to write about overthinking it. But after a while, with Sayori's guidance and encouragement, Monica's sheet of paper begins to look fairly lively. Peppered with all of her random thoughts peppered. Phew. Monica looks up and down at her sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. Gosh, I hate it. But it's also kind of liberating. I can tell how hard you're trying. It makes me happy. I think I'll be good at writing poems. Don't give me So much credit. I'll have to try really hard at it. But I think it's something that I'll enjoy doing with you, Montessori Beams. I'll stop here, but we still have time. So let's try to work on a new flyer for the club. I won't be so picky about the language. Yay! Let's do it! Monica and Sarah proceed with their work.
But with this, we can continue.
If I could do a freaking Dr. Samuel Hayden, if I could do a Samuel Hayden voice, I would definitely do Monica's freaking like that. I am Monica, head of this literature club, and if we work together, we may resolve all of this that benefits us both. With each passing day, the two of them become more confident in the club. Or maybe I should do Vega. Activating portal now. I don't know. It's just like a smoother voice. Not simply from their recruitment planning, but from their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the literature club. Finally, they begin to truly feel like it's only a matter of time before they find more members. Another day passes. As usual, Monica is the first one to the club room. With her is a printout of the revised literature club flyer, complete with all the new ideas Monica and Sayori came up with. If only this was the flyer we gave to that one reading girl the other day. It's so much more attractive than the old one. But the new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the flyer. Write the way into your heart. Surely common sense would say that one writes from their heart, from the heart, not into the heart. But the message being delivered is that one can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully Monica and Sayori had thought that it would be enough to, I thought that said gamer, to gamer some curiosity from this. It would be enough to garner some curiosity from the students. Why do I feel tense looking at this? Monica thinks back to the previous meeting when she performed the writing exercise. Why was I this bad at expressing myself? How am I supposed to be president if I can't even demonstrate what the club is supposed to be about? Okay, the more I'm freaking talking, the more it sounds like Connor. Connor, you're the literature club is truly beginning to take form. But with that, the weight of Monica's shoulders only becomes heavier. Debate club was always about rigid structure, formulating airtight points and counterpoints and delivering them with conviction. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Monica was so good at it. It existed entirely within her realm of comfort. It's suffocating. I need to break through this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself for real. Monica pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs her pen. Holy shit. I love that it's a thing. She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper. But her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Monica lifts her pen and stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her finger across it. As she does so, the black ink smears across the paper, ruining Monica's canvas. Out of spite for herself, Monica presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear on the paper. Come on, Monica. Just move your hand, Monica writes. This is what I got. This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain. Monica slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk. The air conditioner seems louder today. I'm here! Hi. Monica hears Sarah approaching her desk and then stop for a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down in the adjacent desk. Bad day? Mm-hmm. Me too. You too?
The new flyer looks so good. You've been working hard, so hard. On the club, but also something else, I think. I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's so hard to just be vulnerable. Sayori takes a sheet of paper from Monika's desk. She writes something down, then stares at it for a while. Can I trust you? Of course. You can trust me with anything. Sayori gazes at Monika with the sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monika takes the paper from Sayori's desk and reads it. Sometimes I want to die. Oh dear. Sayori? This is really, really hard for me. Her voice shakes. So if I can do it, then you can too. Because you're like a million times better than me. That's completely not true. Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself. That's something about...
This is a really emotional scene, and I'm destroying it with my voice.
That's something about me that I've never told anyone before. Even now, my head is, like, screaming at me to stop.
Wait, you don't have to force yourself. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday.
I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason this came to this club in the first place. This is the literature club. I trust you more than I'm scared.
At those words, Monika stands up. Sayori must have taken days to work up the courage for this. Were Monika's own futile but genuine efforts actually push that Sayori needed? Were the Monika's own futile but genuine efforts actually the push that Sayori needed? That was the focus. Sayori's deliberate breaths can be heard over the air conditioner. As she prepares herself to continue, Monika waits in gentle silence.
I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry too much about me. I can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you could just be happy instead? So I never tell anyone about these kind of thoughts that I have. It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone else to be happy.
But that's terrible. That's what Monika wants to say, but she stops herself in fear, saying the wrong thing.
It's just that if everyone knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like whenever I'm not smiling, everyone will be happy about me and ask what's wrong. I know that because it used to be like that.
Sayori pauses, seeming to recall something in the past.
I just want everyone to be happy. That's the most important thing for me. And letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone.
Sayori pauses again, her solemn expression making her look almost like an entirely different person. How did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be one of those people too?
I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this. Another part of me, I think, just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about the club is supposed to be mean, whenever we talk about what the club is supposed to mean, I kept feeling like it was right for me to do. Especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. It just made me feel like I could say it in confidence, and our friendship doesn't have to change. It's so silly. The club is only 2 people, but it already means this much to me.
Monika feels a tightening sensation in her heart. After feeling a feeling of connection as Sayori's emotion radiate between them.
Me too.
I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave. I don't even compare. Monika steps forward. But if nothing else, it can at least offer you some hug energy, if you like. Oh my god! New CG! Wordlessly and without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Monika's shoulder. Though their contact, Monica can almost feel the torrent of thoughts swimming in Sayori's head. And in this moment, what is that? Oh, it's a hole? Okay, enchanted by the air of the club, Monica realized that all the days that have passed, this is the one where she really, really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. She speaks softly. You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. You could say anything, I'll never judge you. I promise. Sayori breathes begin to shiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking, to say the things that she never once dared to say out loud. Finally, she speaks in a chopped voice. I'm so worthless. I'm worthless and everyone could be better off without me. She suppresses a sob as a tear falls down her cheek. I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything and it just feels like everyone just has to put up with me. And I hate it. I hate it. The more Sayori speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest. I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away, and now I'm making you put up with me, and I just want to die. As soon as Sayori loses her composure, Monica becomes determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now, so she won't let any sadness show. Her voice comes through soft and gentle. This isn't putting up with you. It's just being your friend. Monica offers a few words of comfort. But she knows Sayori said to herself that the thoughts Sayori experiences are the ones that don't belong, and Monica can't magically make them go away. The most she can do is help Sayori battle them, like any good friend would do. You have so much value. To me and your other friends too. This club wouldn't have been the same without you. I really, really mean that. Your coming here was the best thing that could have ever happened. Even if we never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what you brought here. You brought us a vision, and you also brought happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right? Sayori doesn't respond, but Monica feels her gently nod. No more words are needed between them. The two share their embrace for a while longer, Monica letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her sniffles fully cease, Sayori lifts her head and wipes her eyes. I guess I needed that. Some days are harder than others. Well, I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. But if that would make you happy... Thanks. You're the best. No, you are. The two exchange smiles. You know, I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional? Sayori nods. It's scary. Since it's already so hard to tell people. Yeah. Well, of course, I'll always be your choice, but if you're ever looking to find the courage for it, I can do my best to help you. Thanks. I think it helps knowing that you would. Sayori suddenly yawns and stretches. Wow, that made me tired and hungry. Aha. Well, I won't make you. I won't make you do any work today if you're not up for it. No, I want to. I mean, I could say that it's definitely one thing that makes me happy. Monica smiles. But I want to get a snack first. All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. Dude, that was dope. Oh my god. Okay, new music. Peachy Pie? Dusk. Hug Energy. Dude. Oh, I didn't get the I Just Want to Die poem? Oh, man. Fuck, this is amazing. Okay, I'm freaking hype as hell. I don't know why. Alright. So that was trust. Now what's next? Understanding. The club meeting is suddenly interrupted by the sound of the door, causing Monica and Sayori to turn their heads. This is Yuri, by the way. I assume so. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. It's the remix. Dude, I'm drinking a soda. I'm gonna drink my soda from the Crash Bandicoot bottle opener. That's the. I pinched myself in the bottle. Oh! Oh my god. I love how this theme, or I love how this track is just associated with Yuri now. I hope that was like in high quality. Not yet. Oh my god, that was the best thing I've ever freaking heard. That sounded like a stock metal crash effect. It sounded like a stock metal crash sound, and I love it. Anyways, where were we? Ah, yes. Sayori's eyes widen, recognizing the girl. She's very conspicuously. She very conspicuously mouths to Monica. It's her, it's the girl. It's true. The girl standing in the doorway is none more than the girl Sayori had come across reading alone in the classroom. Thanks to Monica leaving a flyer on her desk, it seems she found her way to the club. Are you here for the literature club by any chance? Am I? Yuri's voice is just gonna be the exact same. Just the exact same throughout the entirety of the freaking thing. She's the most unaffected, but she's also the super affected, you know? She randomly got, like, southern accent out of nowhere, you know? And then I couldn't do the southern accent anymore, so I just stopped. But yeah, she's just perma-pick.
Am I in the wrong place?
No, you're not. This is the literature club. Please share it. Please come inside. The girl fully steps into the door, but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. Sayori continues to fail, containing her excitement. It's happening. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Thank you so much for coming. Sorry, it's a little empty. I'm Monica, and this is Sayori, and we run the literature club, even though it's just us so far, but... What's your name, by the way?
I'd like to join your club.
Already? Wait, really? Are you sure?
I mean, I should be good enough.
Everyone is welcome here, and you don't have to be good enough. Am I bleeding? No, I'm not I'm not bleeding. We're good.
Oh.
Do you want to have a seat? We'd love to get to know you. The girl nods, sliding over. Ooh. Sorry, the freaking music just did something I really like. The girl nods, sliding over to a nearby desk and gently sitting down. So, what's your name?
Yuri.
I'm Sayori, and this is Monica. Sayori, nice to meet you.
Do you like fantasy?
Like books? Yuri looks at Monica. Fantasy is cool.
Yeah. Have you heard of Annabelle de...
I can't say I have.
Oh. Well, she's my favorite author. I'm on her 5th book, and it's just...
Yuri gains
Yuri grins and presses her knuckles against her cheeks in joy. Wow, that's actually something that freaking happens. Oh my god. Well, kinda, almost. You could borrow my books, I wouldn't mind. You're really in for an incredible experience. Monica stammers, caught completely off guard by Yuri taking control of the conversation. She glances sideways at Yuri, silently asking for help. I'd love to! It sounds like you're really into them, so they must be great!
These voices suck.
I am so happy I found this club. Ah, Freeman. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm so stupid. I left all my other books in my locker. I should have brought them.
Yuri quickly stands up.
I'll be right back. I'll go get them for you.
You probably only need to bring that one for now.
Sayori nervously says that, noting to herself, consider heftiness of the book that the Yuri set down on her desk. Why am I reading terribly now? I think it's because of the soda. Also, the soda tastes really bad. I don't know why. Probably because it's good.
True. Okay, I'll go get the first one then.
Yuri exits the club room in a flash, leaving Monica and Sayori silently exchanging glances. Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for this. How do I handle someone so intense? I have
no experience with fantasy, except maybe stuff that I read when I was like a kid, but that's probably like a joke compared to what she's into. I'm sure it'll be fine. In fact, I think it's neat that we have a difference. We have different people who are into different kinds of literature. It'll be fun to learn from each other.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree, but what if this is her only interest? Doesn't it kind of seem like that?
Monica, don't you think you should be more optimistic?
Oh my god.
We have a new club member. There shouldn't be room for anything but being happy. I'm excited to get to know more, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for being so hasty. I just got really anxious all of a sudden.
It's because you're afraid of not being able to take the lead.
What the heck? It's kind of scary how you can point things out like that, Sayori.
I just like reading what makes people happy or sad.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? You'd probably be great helping Yuri feel comfortable here. Maybe you could take a break from helping me with the administrative stuff and just focus on spending time with her.
Yay! That's exactly what I want to do. Besides,
Sayori lowers her voice.
I'm probably gonna need all the time I can get.
She taps her finger against the dauntingly chunky book Yuri left sitting on the desk. Right afterwards, the door opens to reveal Yuri's return.
I'm back.
Her breath is slightly heavy, which, combined with her short time gone, indicates she may have ran at least part of the way. She makes her way back over to Sayori and sets the book down on her desk. Just as Sayori feared, the book Yuri brought for her was just about equal in size as the one already on Yuri's desk.
Well, there are probably a few things you should know before getting started on it. There are some things that are just more explained in other books than places that take place in the same universe, so going over those would be good to help you, would be good to keep you from getting confused at the start.
Sayori nervously interjects.
Well, I was thinking that maybe today we could just get to know each other a little bit more. You know, I think, like, if we're going to be reading together, then I would like that.
From across the room, Monica smiles and nods at Sayori while Yuri isn't looking.
Oh, okay.
Yuri sits down, then looks at her book, then glances around the room, showing no indication that she has anything more to add.
So, what made you decide you wanted to join the club? Well, I like reading, so when I was immediately interested, I had no idea that someone was staring at starting a literature club, but that's my fault, since I haven't been paying attention to any of the club recruitment advertisements. I only found out because
Yuri glances over at Monica.
Monica came to my classroom and puts the flyer on my desk.
Suddenly, faces darkens, and she shakes her head at herself.
I was so stupid. I got too nervous and I couldn't even look up, so she just walked out. It took me several days to come here because I was afraid that Monica told everyone how inconsiderate I was, but I decided that it was probably irrational.
Wait, no, that was totally my fault. I felt so bad about interrupting you that
I just like walked out. I was actually really hoping that you would come by.
Yuri exhales herself.
Yuri exhales in relief. I always seem to interpret things as the worst possible scenario. Well, I was really nervous to come here for some other reasons too, such as there being too many people. Not that I mind that much, but I have a really hard time having to meet a large number of new people at once. So it's actually amazing that it's just the two of you. I definitely came at the right time.
Oh, that makes me happy. I'm proud of you. Proud of you for working up the courage to come.
Brain, don't freaking think of it that way. I've never really had the privilege of sharing my interest with others before. It's so hard to find others who are into the same things I am, except online. So through the literature club, it would provide a chance for me to do that.
What kind of other things are you into?
Like genres?
I don't know, just anything. Maybe even if it's not literature.
Oh, I just things you think are dumb.
Sari pauses, a look of concern on her face.
How about I'll tell you something I'm into, and then you can tell me about something you're into?
I suppose that would be okay.
Okay! Well, I'm pretty into, crafty things. Like making cute little collages, or or decorating things like cards or jewelry boxes. My room's always cluttered with random stuff because I keep buying things to make gifts for my friends. But then I put it off till the last minute. So yeah, that's something kind of silly that I'm into.
You sound quite creative.
Not that much, but just that you'd be surprised by how you can with
scissors and glue and stuff. This voice is gonna freaking kill me. I live in a clean room.
So I have to share something that I'm into now, right?
Sari nods.
Well, I guess I'm into nature.
I love nature! Monica, I'm gonna start a nature club.
No, you're not. You're stuck here with me now.
I am not!
Oh yeah? Well, I hereby appoint you as vice president of the literature club. There, now you're stuck with me.
Hey, don't give me responsibilities! Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I interrupted you. Go ahead.
It's fine.
Yuri pauses, feeling awkward after having gotten her cut off.
I like going into the woods or to the park or just places where you can walk out and sit and just not have any people around. It's peaceful. It's kind of nice to remove myself from anything that matters and let my racing mind operate autonomously for a while.
When do you like to do that?
Oh, wait, I just read that wrong?
When do you like to do that?
Yeah, I know.
It just depends on my mood. After school, on the weekends, whenever I feel like I need it.
Wow, I feel like I would never have the time to do something like that.
I find that we have a lot more time than we think we do, if you don't let it slip in through your fingers.
The three continue their conversations, led primarily by Sayori, but with Monica chiming in every now and then as well. Cheers, mate! I got so
Okay, everything. Oh my god, what the heck was even any of that happened?
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. All oh. Yo. I want to hear the poem minigame. Like this. I don't know why I want to, but I want to.
Anyways, Monica had intended to leave it to Sayori and focus on their own work, but there's soda in my nose now and it's burning my nostrils. But she found it difficult to not to join in. Before they knew it, the end of the day was upon them once more. Oh, it looks like we should be wrapping up for today. So, are you two going to be starting that book in the next club meetings?
That's the plan!
I'm so excited.
Doing that voice makes my nostrils vibrate in a way so that the soda shoots out of my nose. I became a soda shotgun.
No shotgun. Sayori beams. Yuri collects her things. Once packed, Yuri wordlessly waves to Sayori and Monica with a gentle smile.
Bye!
As Yuri exits, Sayori enthusiastically returns her farewell. Once again, Sayori and Monica are left in the club room. Sayori, you are a lifesaver.
I didn't do anything, I just talked.
Still.
Besides, it really lifted my mood. It feels really nice when I can put my energy toward other people like that. She was really excited to be included, you know? It made me happy.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that she'll have a great time here with you engaging her. How are you feeling about starting the book with her next meeting?
I'm kind of scared, but I don't think she'll be happy. But I think she'll be happy as long as I'm trying my best.
I think you'll do great. After the surprise of a new club member, it seems like everyone has their spirits lifted with something new to look forward to. Another school day ends. This is a remix of a remix. It's like a calmer version of freaking. Look at this, I'm walking out. I didn't even read that. Swallowing her anxiety, Yuri makes her way to the club room, expecting to be the last one to arrive.
Look, it's club time again. Monica went to the computer lab, so it's just us today. Is that okay?
Yuri silently nods, unable to make eye contact.
I'm sorry about yesterday.
Sayori tilts her head, unsure of what Yuri's talking about.
Well,
I
I mean, the way I got overly excited to share my books and how you had to stop me to doing so we could talk first, it was so inconsiderate of me. I got too excited and forgot to think about everyone else in the club, so...
Yuri, you didn't do anything wrong. I thought it was cute how excited you were.
Oh my god, the soda stream is just pouring out of my nose real quick. Oh my god. It converted into snot. It's like the stickiest thing ever. Oh my god, this is horrifying. Oh my god. Okay, but anyways. Speaking of soda. This is hype, by the way.
Well, still, I think I changed my mind about the book. We don't have to read it.
Huh? Why?
Because I know that you're just humoring me anyway. In retrospect, it's rather obvious that nobody wants to be truly interested.
Why does it feel like the sprites are slightly bigger? Is it just me, or I think it's just me?
But if you feel like it so much, then it must be worth sharing.
I already decided I'll join the club, so you don't have to try so hard to entice me. I'm not one of your
chicken buckets.
That's not what I was doing.
A moment of uncomfortable silence stretches between the two of them. Oh, it does it for me.
Well, the thing is, we don't even have any club activities yet. I mean, Monica and I have been working on recruitment stuff mostly. So it just sounded like something fun that we could do together, reading your books. You know, like, as a club activity, that would be okay, right?
Why am I being so resistant to this anyway? That's exactly what I wanted in the first place, and you're being so nice about it. I really don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry for being like this.
You don't have to apologize. Just tell me if there's anything I can do to help you feel more comfortable here.
Sarah pulls her desk up against Yuri's and sits next to her. I should not be drinking soda when I'm doing this voice. It hurts. Oh god, it hurts! The book in question is already on Yuri's desk. Peering over, Sayori reads the the cover of the book.
Dusk Bell. Part 1 of the Everlast Saga. It's Dusk Bell by Annabelle! Sorry, I'm ready now.
All right, I should probably get some paper.
Yuri grabs a spiral notebook of hers and tears out a few sheets of paper.
Wait, how come you need paper?
Oh, it's useful to draw things out sometimes, like maps, timelines, family trees, or just taking notes.
Notes? Yes, that's an effective strategy.
Exactly.
Exactly. I'm sure it'll be especially helpful for someone new to the genre.
I feel like people who are like, oh my god, this guy's doing side stories, I want to check him out. And then it's like, I'm doing these voices, and it's just like, oh. Sari's jokes flew completely over Yuri's head. But thinking about it, she decides that's probably best that it did.
Well, I'm not used to being accompanied through this, but I'll try having company through this, but I'll try to help make it as accessible as possible.
I trust you. You're like super smart.
Oh, please.
Yuri tries to dismiss the compliment, but she can't hide her smile and blush.
You can't generalize intelligence. I'm only smart in the things I have a lot of experience with. Contrarily, I'm awful at anything involving real people. That should be evident enough from the 2 days I've spent here so far. So in my eyes, it's everyone else who comes off as smart. Especially you.
No. Sari rubs her shoulders against Yuri's.
You're such a sweetheart when you're not being shy.
Anyway, would you like to get started?
Okay. You sissies are...
After the minor diversion between the two, get back on track with their planned club activity. Yuri begins to guide Sayori through the basics of the fantasy world her story takes place in. The story of it she in details the races, factions, history, elements of magic, the more questions Sayori seems to have. But despite Sayori's expressions, Yuri eloquently guides her through it in a way that makes it such that it's fun to follow along. It becomes evident that the world-building aspect of the story, not just the story itself, but is one that Yuri finds her expression leaning towards.
How do people come up with all this stuff? It's like the exact opposite of the kind of writing that I do.
What kind of writing?
Oh, like poetry and stuff like that. The things I write are usually just putting down the feelings that come to my head, you know? But this is like, there must be so much planning and hard work.
Ah, you're into poetry? I think there's an appendix that's what the frick? I think there's an appendix that includes some of the kingdom's written works like poetry and folk songs.
No way.
Yuri giggles. Filling Sarah's heart with happiness when she realized that it's the first time she's heard Yuri laughs. Yuri must be having fun.
Anyway, I think we could get started reading now if you're ready.
Okay, but I can't read very fast.
Oh, that's fine. I'm very patient. Patience is something I pride myself in.
I see.
Sayori jots Yuri is patient into her notes.
Hey, that's for the book.
I'm just kidding. But I'm kind of glad that you're patient because I need that sometimes. A lot of times.
Sayori flips through the first pages of the books, getting past this.
Okay, chapter 1.
The room becomes silent as the two of them begin to read. But the silences only last for a moment before Sayori speaks up again.
What does vindicated mean?
Well, in this context, it essentially means that he was proven innocent.
It's okay to ask questions, right?
Of course. Sayori turns the page.
Are these footnotes?
A lot of dialogue has cultural references that require explanation to be understood. The two continue reading. Yuri's relaxed expression remains unchanged. Meanwhile, Sayori's expression grows tense as she tries to make her way through the dense text. Up until now, their expressions have been reversed, with Sayori easily navigating social situations and Yuri struggling in them. But the tables have turned.
Wait, are they talking about the past right now or the present?
Where?
Right there, right here.
They're talking about the past. These paragraphs are describing a flashback that Barnes is having.
But they didn't tell me that.
It's implied from the context.
Sarah rubs her temples. The two of them continue, with Sayori asking fewer questions. She begins to understand the value in the notes as she finds herself referring to them somewhat often, and even adding to them. But a reduction in question comes not from getting used to the reading, but rather from her fearing that she'll come across as stupid. At last, Sayori reaches the end of the chapter.
I think we could stop here for now.
Okay.
Sayori takes a deep breath and closes what little of the book she's gotten through so far.
So, what are your thoughts up to this point?
Sayori tries to find words.
I'm doing well so far?
I'm not sure I understand.
Well, I don't know. When it takes me so long to read and understand things, it makes me feel really dumb. But I really like how into you get. Makes me want to keep going and keep doing my best so I can see it the way you do.
The relaxation in Yuri's expression fades.
I see.
Yuri quietly gathers her things.
We can continue tomorrow, right?
Yuri pauses, then shakes her head.
We can do something else tomorrow.
But,
I'm sorry.
wait, sorry for what? I don't understand.
I'm sorry. I don't want to do this anymore, that's all. I'm sorry that I made you.
Yuri leaves.
You weren't making me...
Sayori is left alone with her words.
How did this happen? We were having fun just a second ago. It's my fault I said something stupid and hurt her. I shouldn't have told her that I enjoyed it. Monica trusted me with this. It's the only thing I'm good at and I still messed it up. What if she doesn't want to come back?
Drowned in guilt, Sayori stares blankly at her desk, spread with notes. The book sits next to them.
Right. If she wasn't coming back, then she wouldn't have left the book here, right? Unless she's forgotten to take it with her. Arrgh, this is horrible. Was it really because she thought I wasn't enjoying our time together? Or maybe she wasn't enjoying our time together because I'm not good enough? I probably let her down so much by having trouble following along. Yeah, I'm sure if I was smarter, she would be having so much more fun. I need to do better for her.
Okay, I need to freaking relax my voice. If it's gonna be pure Sayori, I swear to God, thank God there's no, like, Sayori only, like, side stories, because Jesus Christ. I'm so freaking stupid. I talked into the bottle. I talked into the bottle and then I started laughing. Look, when you're drinking water, everything is funnier. Yeah. I did like a really fake laugh.
Anyways. Yeah, no, we didn't unlock anything much. Yeah, we're almost there. We're almost there. Oh my freaking god. Oh my freaking god. On God? Oh, for a split second. Understanding part 2. Dude, we're so close to freaking fighting Natsuki. Okay, but like, for honesty, real quick, I need a break. I need to take a break from that freaking voice. I know I could easily just switch or not do that voice, but that kind of kills the character. Like what she did in the ending of Act 1. But anyhow. Check it out. It's 10:39. I started at 8 and it's 2 hours. It's been 2 hours. Please don't explain my amusement. Wait, oh, it's repeating. Oh, dang it, it didn't do it! Frick that, frick that, frick that. Okay. No! Anyways. Is there a way you can get a bad ending in DDLC? DDLC bad ending. Possible endings. Quick ending? If Monika's character file is deleted, as explained in the Monika's ending, before starting a new game in Act 1, Sayori appears to realize that she's trapped in a game and yells, "Make it stop." Then okay, we've already seen this one. Sayori's ending, Natsuki's ending. Well, that's the play with me section. Monika's ending. Game endings. Normal ending, and then good ending. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Okay, so I pretty much found almost all the endings. Letter from the developer. Oh wait, never mind. Quick ending, and then that's it. That's all the endings. So I did get all the endings. That's cool. I thought there was a bad ending to the game. I swore. I thought there was. I remember it being like the bad ending was that like you do not spend any time with them like at all. Like only one route, or I don't know. Actually, I don't even know what the freaking bad ending would even be. There's just a normal ending and then a bad ending. I thought for some reason there was a way you can avoid all the characters and just like and do that instead, but no, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, nah. I guess the worst ending possible is just spending time with Sayori, and that's it. Because you're not being interactive with the other two. So being only interactive with Sayori, that could be considered a bad ending. Because the whole game is supposed to be like, alright, you gotta socialize with these other two lads. Because the other two lads you know nothing about. And they were also designed for specific, stuff. I don't know. Also, it just took me until now for me to realize. I love how the 4 characters are stereotyped, like anime stereotypes. Or anime, like, characterization stereotypes with something to do with, like, related to love. So, like, Yuri's a yandere. Natsuki's a tsundere, whatever the frick, however you say that, and like, Natsuki is a tsundere, or whatever, Yuri is a yandere, Sayori is like a clumsy, childlike, almost childlike, and then Monica's the most like formal of the four, because she's real, or she's not real, but she's real as in she's self-aware basically. Also, one more thing I gotta do. Tsunami warning. Japanese term for character development process that depicts a character with a personality who is initially cold, stern, stoic, harsh, temperamental, hot-headed before gradually showing warmer, friendlier side over time. The word is derived from the terms sun sun and dere dere. So that's what a tsundere is. It's basically they get mean. They're basically mean at you. They're basically like really mean at you. And then eventually they start, like, the more they know about you, they're like, oh, actually, you know what? They get softer over you over time. That's a tsundere, for those who don't know. Oh, it tells you the artist. Okay, so Nikki Kaler is the artist, or the author, the artist. Whoever, good idea for them, because it was frickin' landed. Now it feels uncomfortable. Power of music. Could you imagine a whole game like this? You can tell she has like the exact same like posture and everything. Except like the head is slightly more tilted. Actually no, that's exactly what the head looks like. Yeah. They really did just tilt the freaking... They really just did, like... Anyways. There was no reason for me to forget. There was no reason for me to freaking randomly do that for no reason. There was no reason for me to just go like... Don't worry, I'll regain my posture eventually. What happens if I put a mic? There you go, you have Crash Bandicoot on your face. Oh, it fell. Anxiety. I didn't even read the first line for the first time. Sayori is the first day in the classroom. Anxiety courses through her relentlessly. Will Yuri show up today? Let's find out. Sitting at a desk, she stamps her feet in an attempt to calm down.
Why am I letting this affect me so much? I'm doing everything I can to make Yuri happy, but my best wasn't good enough. It was still my best. But I'm letting everyone down. I'm always just a disappointment.
Sayori continues to wrestle with her deprecating thoughts. Every tiny noise causes her to lift her head in anticipation of Yuri's arrival. Minutes pass and nobody enters the classroom. No Yuri or Monica. Gosh, I'm so late. Why did I offer to help those other students with their work? I'm such a pushover sometimes. I'm going to leave such a bad impression on new club members like Yuri if I'm not the first one there. Monica rounds the corner, approaching the club room. As she does so, Yuri jumps at the sound of Monica's voice. She's sitting outside the club room against the wall next to the door. Embarrassed, she quickly closes the book she was reading and stands up. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry I'm late. You don't have to wait outside for me. The door of the club room is open. It's not... Yuri stammers, unable to explain herself. She peers inside the classroom through the window, then looks away.
Actually, I was just wondering if I could help you today instead.
Huh, me? With what with club publicity stuff?
Yes!
Monica is utterly confused.
Why is Yuri asking this all of a sudden? When she was so eager to spend time with Sayori before, she's bipolar. I can't believe it. Did they not get along after all? Monica looks through the club room herself to see if Sayori is sitting alone inside. Okay. It's kind of a simple job, but I'll be happy for you to tag along.
Me too.
Monica is worried, but she finds it difficult to insert herself into whatever conflict that may have arisen. It's a little ironic. She realizes that she could be so conflict avoidant after having been in the debate club. Okay, let's have a walk together. I just have to make copies of this new flyer, then go around to the billboards and replace the old ones with the new ones. Yuri nods, and then oh wait, is this freaking Yuri and Monica now? The two walk in silence. Without Sayori, Monica finds it quite difficult to strike up conversation. So, how's everything been going?
Fine.
That's good. Neither of them follow up with anything more. Monica tenses up the Steenstein conversation. How the heck does Sayori do it? Sorry, I didn't see you yesterday. I went straight to the computer lab to work on the flyers.
Sayori told me.
What did you two end up doing yesterday?
Just some reading.
Ah, I'm glad. It's really starting to feel more like a literature club now. Yeah. It's kind of funny, but also I felt so intimidated at first when I heard it about the kind of reading you were into. But you know, it's kind of stupid of me because I just got intimidated by things I'm not good at. And it's silly to assume that everyone who comes into the club will just have the same interest as me. But I'm also but it's so cool that you were able to get Sayori into it. It's like the club is working I'm really happy about that.
She's not into it.
Huh?
She's not into it, and I'm stupid for forcing it onto her.
Yuri falls silent again as she started her thought, but can't figure out how to continue it. Did something happen? Yuri sighs.
No, it's just me.
Yuri pauses. I'm thinking. A moment of time passes, then Yuri shakes her head.
I shouldn't be complaining to you all of a sudden.
Don't be silly. I don't think you're complaining. It's just... I just want to make sure you feel welcome. Welcome to Zombocom. If it's important to that, then you can call and tell me anything.
Well, I do feel welcome. Too welcome, I guess. It's not an issue with the club, it's just an issue with me. I feel wrong to inconvenience you with it.
Monica pauses and thinks. Well, what if we put it this way? It's my job as president to understand the needs of the club members, right? We're going to have all kinds of people joining this club, hopefully, anyway. And learning about the diverse needs and interests of everyone will help me come up with the club activities that everyone can be happy with.
that everyone can be happy with? Not just only some people?
Of course! I need to be looking out for everyone. Otherwise, what kind of club would it be?
I see.
Yuri looks a little more relaxed. It signals to Monica that switching to a sympathetic approach to a pragmatic one? What is pragmatic? It sounds like a freaking laser weapon.
Aha, hero! You fell into my pragmatic 9000!
Like, it literally feels... It literally... What is pragmatic? Pragmatism? Philosophical tradition that considers words and thoughts as tools and instruments for prediction, problem solving, and action, and rejects the idea that the function of thought is to describe, represent, or mirror reality.
Pragmatic.
Pragmatic. It's not even pragmatic. What the frick is this new words? Opinionated. Synonyms and antonyms. Down to earth, earthly, hard-headed, matter-of-fact, practical, realistic. Ideal antonyms: blue sky, idealistic, impractical, unrealistic, utopian, visionary. The word pragmatic has been busy over its more than 4 centuries of use. It's now its easiest earnings were busy, meddlesome, and opinionated, but those are now considered archaic uses. The word continues as it's been okay, that's just examples of pragmatic in science. They're pragmatic it still sounds like a freaking weapon.
You fools! You've activated my pragmatic 4000! Now you shall be annihilated!
Whoever wrote this freaking was like, what big fat word should I use today? Ah, yes, pragmatic. That's almost as weirder as enzyme photosynthesis. What was it? Enzyme philosophy. Each individual truly does have their own needs.
Okay.
Yuri takes a deep breath. These pauses means that something really tense is about to happen.
I'm a really weird and awkward person. I've accepted that about myself. I just don't want to, I guess, connect with other people. How is it so easy for everyone else? How do you just make a conversation about any arbitrary topic? I can talk for hours about the thing that I'm into, unfortunately, so much that I don't know when to stop. But for anything else, I just have no idea what to say. So, I understand that about myself. I'm just not good with people. I can't help it. So it feels like that whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, I'm either ignored or made fun of or taken pity on. And Sayori falls into that third category.
She? What? Hold on, you're saying that Sayori is taking pity on you? Yuri nods.
I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me or you don't have connection or you don't connect with my interests, then just tell me. I can accept that and move on. Sayori is too nice to me. I'm so stupid for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I pushed onto her. Nobody deserves to put themselves through that kind of discomfort just because they pity on some weirdo who doesn't know how to make friends. It's the worst feeling. I hate it.
Yuri's sharp words cut through the tense air. Yo, that's funny because she likes knives. It's a funny joke because she likes knives. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, two stopped short in the hallway, prioritizing the conversation over the original task among us. So Monica looks at Yuri. Yuri only looks down, with her fists clenched. I think you should tell her that.
I could never say that to someone's face. It's pathetic.
Sayori is different. Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that's all she's trying to do. So, if you're able to explain to her what makes her happy, you happy, then she'll do anything that'll make it happen.
That's the problem. What kind of friendship has one person always trying to cater to the other person's weird needs?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what else is a cater? You know what else is a cater? God dang it, why is it super hard to freaking... Alright, fine. Hold on, this joke is cooking up really slowly. You know what else is a cater? The M400 cater! Yeah!
I'm sorry, I'm making myself sound so...
No, I think I'm starting to understand. Monica hesitates to finish her thought out loud. It's something that Sayori would be able to say better. Sayori is someone who will give anyone however much kindness until they need in order to smile. But Yuri, who has difficulty accepting kindness, must be driving Sayori to be even more assertive in their kindness, further exacerbating the matter. Neither person is to blame, but it's an issue that can't be resolved without them understanding each other better. Sayori wants to be your friend, I promise that. It's okay to be different. It's okay for different people to have different needs. I mean, Sayori, she has her own needs too. But good friends work together and resolve all the needs. It can be what they need for each other. You just have to act good you just have to have good communication and talk about it.
Yuri, I don't have good communication.
Yuri stops and shakes her head.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. My head is just so resistant to everything. I'm pushing such a kind person away from me because of it.
Yuri pauses to think.
I'm so tired of this cycle I'm creating for myself. I think I'm so afraid of people pushing me away that I just push them away first. How thoughtfulness and immature of me.
Yuri takes a deep breath and exhales.
I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole venting session. But I understand that I need to communicate with her.
You're totally fine. It's for the club, remember? You're just helping make the club a better place for everyone.
Yeah.
Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she just wants to say something.
This kind of critical thinking is something that I'm really bad at. You know, about people. So, thank you.
Anytime. Monica smiles at Yuri.
For just a moment, what the frick?
Yuri finds it in herself to meet Monica's gaze, returning a shy smile of her own. Unique CG? No. Yuri and Monica finished replacing the old flyers with the new ones. More accurately, Monica mostly did the work while Yuri followed along. But as the club room once again draws near, so does Yuri's confrontation.
I can't do this.
Yes, you can. It'll be great. Yuri sighs and shakes her head.
I'm never going to feel confident enough. I just have to do it. If I don't do it now, I never will.
Yuri starts toward the door, but then turns to face Monica.
You're not going to wait outside, are you?
Yeah, I can take a walk. Want me to get you coffee or something?
Actually, I prefer tea. I like to make my own, though, so please don't worry about it. Although I suppose that's one downside of reading here in the club rather than home. I don't get to drink tea while reading. Sorry, I guess that has nothing to do with this.
you know, now that you mention it, I bet we could get permission to keep stuff for tea in the club room. You can use like an electric kettle or to heat up water, right? that would really, that would be.
Would that really be possible?
I'll look into it. I think it would be great. Yuri smiles and nods at the thought. Well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck. Monica waves at Yuri, then turns around and departs down the hallway as Yuri's smile fades. Once more. A moment of daydreaming about tea isn't enough to save her from the anxiety of the tasks among us that lies before her. But it must be done. Taking one more deep breath, Yuri timidly opens the club room door.
Yuri? Wait, hold on, I'm not done yet.
Sayori shuffles a bunch of papers around. Yuri stammers, her words suddenly caught her in... Yuri stammers, her words suddenly caught in her throat. At that moment, you realize how Sayori's been spending her afternoon.
I wasn't expecting you to come today. I was really hoping to make it all the way through the next chapter first. But I got most of the way through it. And look!
Sayori holds a sheet of paper. It's a page of notes, beautifully produced with identifications, categories, and even color coding. As Yuri sees it, and her expression shifts from anxiety to despair.
I was afraid you were getting disappointed in me, so I've been trying really hard.
Stop.
Yuri presses her fist against her forehead.
Please stop. I can't take this.
Yuri?
Sayori's voice quivers in shock after having received the exact opposite response she was expecting.
I'm sorry.
Sayori looks away in guilt.
Did I do something wrong? I don't understand. So, if I did something wrong, please tell me.
Yuri shakes her head.
No, it's me. I keep putting myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally.
She's so freaking tall, it just cuts off her head.
If you don't like this kind of reading, it's okay. Just please just tell me. I don't need to be treated differently just because I'm weird.
But I don't treat you differently. I just want my friends to be happy. So I thought if we could do something together that you really like.
I don't want your pity.
Why did I do that?
Yuri sinks to her knees. Her voice squeaks.
I'm sorry.
Tears of guilt and self-loathing begin to stream down her face. This isn't how it's supposed to go. Why is it so hard just to articulate your thoughts? Why do you end up pushing everyone away from you? Yuri's mind pounds with internal accusations as she shuts her eyes, unable to face Sayori or the rest of the world. She should leave. Just escape from here before Monica sees her like this, and before Sayori tells Monica what she did. But before Yuri can put any strength to her legs, she feels a warm pair of arms gently wrap around her from behind.
It's okay.
Sayori whispers in a soothing voice.
It's okay. It's okay.
Overcome by despair, Yuri finds herself unable to protest or pull away from Sayori's kind gesture. New CG, by the way, yup! Yuri sniffles, breathing heavily through a clenched throat, trying with all her willpower to control herself.
I understand. I understand that the things you're feeling in your head are different from the things that you're trying to say. I know that must be what you're feeling right now. I promise, I understand that. So, I'll give you as much time as you need. When you're ready, just tell me your feelings, and we'll talk about them together, okay?
Yuri sniffles again and nods her head. She gives herself a minute to compose her thoughts, then speaks while steadying her voice.
I think that I've gotten so used to people being weirded out by me that it feels like anyone who's nice to me is just doing it out of pity. I'm so horrible with people. So it makes me not want to believe that someone can actually like me for who I am.
Yuri pauses, but Sayori doesn't interrupt. Rather, he waits for Yuri to continue.
I got so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought that this was finally my chance to make friends through my interests. Because my interests are the only things I know how to talk about. That's all I have going for me. But then, whenever I catch myself getting overly obsessive in front of other people, it just feels like I'm making a fool of myself. I hate myself for it. Ultimately, I just want to be treated like a normal person, but how am I supposed to expect that when I can't behave like one? I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop ruining things for myself. That's all.
Yuri finishes her thoughts, remaining more steady after having gotten them out. Sayori, who can feel Yuri's breath rise and fall from beneath her arms, realizes that as well. Thank you for helping me understand you a little bit better. You know, you were getting great helping me. You were so great at helping me while we were reading. So I'll help you with the things that you need to.
But I feel like that would just be frustrating for you, with how much patience I require sometimes.
That sounds kind of familiar. Snake, I couldn't stop worrying about that while we were reading. I was so afraid that you would get frustrated with me.
But I would never do that. I did my best to reassure you by mentioning how I have a lot of patience.
Yeah, I know. But my irrational fears just won't be quiet sometimes. I'm sure it's the same for you, right?
Yeah. Irrational fears.
Well, you know, there's no way that you can frustrate me because I already like you as the person that you are. I know that you...
This is supposed to be an extremely emotional scene.
I know you said that you have a hard time believing that, but I promise that it's true. You don't have to be a social person for people to like you. I think you're really considerate in your own way, you know?
Worrying so much about people's feelings, you know? You dig me? We're all kind of weird. It's a literature club, ha ha ha.
But if it's the best part that we're all known and have different interests, like about the book, I'm reading it because I want to. I promise, that's what I really want. It's a bit of a struggle, but try not to mistake that for me not enjoying it. I mean, we could never discover new things if we didn't try them at first, right? I want to learn the reason that you love it so much. And in the end, if it's not for me, then I can say that. But I'll be glad that I tried and learned more about you. Plus, you're like super duper smart, and I want that to rub off on me.
Yuri fights back a smile at that comment. Already, the heavy atmosphere surrounding her seems to have evaporated through the cares of Sayori's arms.
Your hair is so pretty. I always wanted long hair, but I was awful at taking care of it, so I cut it all off.
Yuri's tension relaxes. For once, she feels okay to just listening, rather than worrying so much about saying the right thing. Sayori, sensing Yuri's comforts, lets her rest. It must be so difficult for her to feel relaxed around the other people. But if it's the literature club, if the literature club can make it happen, then it's something that she deserves to experience.
Well, then, based on my understanding of your feelings, I suppose I wouldn't mind if we were to continue reading.
That's what I wanted to hear.
But we can stop at any time. If you truly don't like it, please be honest about it. I won't be offended.
Of course. I'm not gonna judge anything this early on, though, so we'll just see what happens.
Oh, and, it's not too good to touch people without their consent first.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
Oh, you didn't. I mean, I suppose it was kind of nice. I was just saying.
I'm back.
Monica's back. I haven't seen you, at all recently.
Sayori trots over to Monica. Ah, she whispers loudly.
Can I hug you?
Sure, Yuri. Yuri wraps her arms around Monica. Oh yeah, Yuri, it might be good to know. Sayori can be kind of a hug monster.
Hey, don't call me a monster!
Archimedes!
Archimedes is a monster. If he inherits the kingdom, it could spell disaster.
Yuri laughs. Monica perplexively looks between the two of them, then smiles. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying your reading so far. It's like her first real activity as the literature club.
About that. Well, you've been so patient with exploring my interests. I think that it would be inconsiderate of me to not return the favor to you and learn about the things that you like.
Yes! Do you like poetry?
Yuri smiles. That scared me. I don't know why. Oh! Staying focused on our goals. Paula Minor. As a reminder to help guide our data collection, any analysis performed should be focused on answering some of these main questions. How does granting elevated access to the VM affect a person's emotional state? How does granting of elevated access to the VM affect a person's values and goals? How does someone effectively navigate and experiment with their ability to change the contents of their VM? How is elevated access being weaponized? What actions and values most contribute to the destruction of the universe? Most importantly, how might your observations apply to our own universe? Bonus, how can we present this to upper management as an operation that benefits the company? Unrelated note, whoever changed the color scheme of the desktop to pink, can you please change it back? It's unprofessional and it runs the risk of drawing eyes. Wait. Was it actually? Wait. Oh. Oh my god, was there just like a random pink desk during that whole thing? Because if so, that's sick! I didn't get anything new. I just only this. That's still dope either way. Look how many are left. I feel like this last one is gonna be like a freaking, like, you know the ending of Super Mario Sunshine where it's like, have an amazing vacation or something like that, and it's like all the characters. It's gonna be like that. That's gonna be the last one. My God, oh man. New music. Peace, hug energy. Oh! Finish the side story, Understanding 2. Dude! Yo! Dude, look, it's Natsuki! I just realized! That's Monica right there. As Yuri. Oh, this is so funny. Look, she drew a freaking cool S. She drew a freaking S. Be positive. Frick you. Don't forget. Ask Monica about this. Silly, awesome, yawny, optimistic, really fun. I can't. What does that say? I can't think of an I. Cute. This is amazing. Having this as my wallpaper, I don't care. You can do it. Cute. You are loved. You can see like a bow. Her like famous bow. There's a bear. Freddy Fazbear. Freddy Fazbear. I'm so glad they got Freddy Fazbear.
Oh, sorry, that was the M400 caterer right there. I didn't mean to randomly show you that. Can I have this like the very? Is it barely even visible?
Yeah, it's barely visible.
But anyways, we're probably gonna end it here. Actually, believe it or not.
So, we've done 2 side stories. Most of it was just me lollygagging. We speed ran Doki Doki Plus, the standard portion of the game. Once I beat the side stories, I'm probably actually going to speed run the. Oh, I'm kidding. Let's do this. It's been several weeks since the club has officially started. I really want to see. I really want to see this freaking. Ooh. No, that's not what I wanted. I really wanted to see this the Natsuki for like a split second. Also, I feel like Natsuki is gonna be the reason why all the voices suddenly change. I don't know why. So it's like the third story is probably where their voices are going to be like, fricked. Who posted music? Schrader thinks it's a King Crimson reference. That's cool. Anyways, it's been several weeks since the club has officially started. Though their initial setbacks, the 3 club members so far, Monika, Sayori, and Yuri, have increased their collective bond with the club. Sayori has partaken in some of Yuri's high fantasy literature, and all 3 of them, led by Sayori, have taken an interest in poetry. On that day, when you were shut out, on a day like any other, the 3 find themselves suddenly interrupted by the classroom door opening. And then walks girl none of them has seen before. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, this fits. Dude. Sorry, that was the freaking M400 caterer. Nope, that's a wrong one. Hi. Sayori tugs excitedly at Monika's sleeve. Yuri shifts in her seat and buries her eyes in the book. Are you here for the literature club? Yeah. Yay, that's great. Thanks for stopping by. It's kind of a small club still, so it's really exciting to see new faces.
Yeah! Come along and come and sit down somewhere. You can sit next to my desk.
Sayori prances over to her desk and presses her palms onto it.
Oh, and Yuri can make you some tea.
Yuri looks up at Sayori in protest for having drawn attention to her. Natsuki silently glances between everyone, then sits down next to Sayori. Monika follows by sitting nearby. The sudden gathering prompts Yuri to stand up, deciding that standing in the corner and making tea doesn't sound so bad after all. Okay then, how about we all introduce ourselves? Okay. Well, I'm Monika. I'm the one who started this club. I was originally in the debate club, but I really wanted to do something I felt more passionate about, if that makes sense. So I just started a literature club as a way for people to express themselves. Oh, that was a doozy. You know, I figured it was your club. Okay, anyways. Writing themselves through writing or reading or whatever kind of literature. You have that vibe. I have what vibe? Oh, you know, like, never mind. I'm not gonna judge people I just met like that. Very adult-like of you. I always judge people so hard. Oh, no you don't, Sayori.
Yes, she does.
Yuri's deadpan voice It carries across the room. Natsuki giggles.
I'm Sayori. I just like learning about how everyone is making friends. Oh, and I also like poetry.
Oh, yeah. Very adult-like of you.
I'm an adult.
The sound of Yuri's electric kettle steaming up fills the room. Oh, that's Yuri.
Oh, that's Yuri.
Sayori lowers her voice.
She's kind of shy, but she's really nice and super smart. Like, she likes big fantasy books and tea, and I love her.
Well, I guess that leaves me then. I'm Natsuki. I like listening to music and hanging out downtown and stuff. And my favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry.
Ooh, let's get ice cream. My favorite is probably...
Cookie dough? Or maybe chocolate?
Oh, it's cookie dough.
And Monica is probably vanilla. What the heck? I took away too many online quizzes. The ice cream ones are always accurate.
What is Yuri's favorite?
Yuri shrugs. Or Natsuki shrug. Probably green tea. I'm just joking. I have no idea for Yuri. Still, it's pretty chill here. Do you just like hang out, or do you actually do club stuff? Well, we do club stuff too. It just kind of been very it hasn't been very structured yet since we only have like 3 members, so we're kind of just loosely spend our time together and the stuff we like. This voice is not. I forgot I put the Natsukais in there. Completely okay. But it's been a while. It's been a while now since I started this club, so yeah. Well, with that being said, what kind of literature are you into, Natsuki? Anything you'd like the club to get into? Well, I guess I'm literature. Well, I like manga. Manga? Hey, why did you say it like that?
I want to read manga. I want to read manga in the club.
Manga? Either way. Wait, hold on a second.
That sounds so great. Like, after all, I've been doing all this,
Yara returns to the desk with a tray of teacups, which she set down on an empty desk.
After all the deep and immersive reading I've been doing, I wouldn't mind doing something a little bit more simple.
Manga isn't simple. If you think that, you just don't understand the nuance.
I didn't mean simple like that.
Well, anyway. Putting manga aside, is there any other kind of literature that you're interested in? Well, not really. In that case, have you considered the anime club? Are you serious? I'm not gonna join the anime club. It's full of weird guys. Come on, is it that big of a deal? Manga is literature, right? I mean, I guess you can consider the literal definition of literature then technically. I get it, look. I'll do whatever club activities you want. Can I please just join? I won't bother anyone. If I could just, like, keep my manga here and hang out after school, I'll do literally whatever you want me to do. That's fine, right? Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, thank you. You're the best. I have most of it crammed into my locker, so I'm gonna start getting it, okay? Natsuki stands up.
Need some help?
Nah, I got it. I don't want you to see my locker.
If you say so, but there's no way it's worse than mine.
I hope we never find out then. Natsuki exit the club.
Dude, seeing her like super formal like this is really weird. But it's amazing. I love dude. I think this is my favorite side story because she's Scottish. Okay, but anyways, Natsuki exits the club room. Leaving everyone in silence. Save for the sound of Yuri sipping her tea. I'm such a pushover.
Hey, it's not that bad. Natsuki seems like a lot of fun.
Maybe, but I mean, she has like no actual interest in literature, you know? And that's normally fine, but she said she would participate in club activities like it's some kind of obligation.
Her tea is going to get cold.
Yeah. Wait, that's not related.
Well, I think everyone deserves a chance. Especially if we can bring her cupcake happiness. Besides, maybe she'll take a little liking to literature.
Are you sure you don't just want to read her manga, Sayori?
Hey, what do you think? Who do you think I am?
Sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean that. I just feel really uneasy about this. Do you have any opinion, Yuri?
Not particularly. She said she wasn't going to bother anyone. That includes me, so...
Does that mean I bother you?
No, you're a pleasure to be around.
I was just fishing for a compliment.
I know.
But still, I really think we should give her a chance.
Yeah, right. But I really am gonna start enforcing club activities.
I'm willing to cooperate.
Suddenly, the three of them hear a thump against the door.
What was that?
Sayori stands up and walks over to the door, then opens it. Thank you. Carrying 3 boxes of what is presumably manga, Natsuki grunts and wobbles inside before slowly bending over and dropping the stack into the floor as gently as she can. That's quite a collection. Sayori giggles in excitement while catching her breath, and Natsuki replies, "There's still 1 more box. I can put them away myself. So I know how to organize them." Monica anxiously glances between Sayori and Yuri. Is this really okay for the club? Maybe it's what she needs to really kick the club into gear before everyone gets too complacent. It seems like things are really going to start getting more serious. I don't know what this side story is for. All I see is Monica. I think it's Monica and Natsuki. Yep. At the next club meeting, Monica is the first to arrive. But ever since Natsuki joined, she feels a lot less relaxed. Why am I so nervous? Monica paces, trying to figure out her feelings. Natsuki said she wasn't going to bother anyone, so why does it feel like the atmosphere has changed so much? Well, Monica thinks the club door opens, revealing Natsuki carrying a box. Monica forces a smile as Natsuki makes her way through the closet. Natsuki forces one in return. Need help? No, I got it. Monica awkwardly tries to start some kind of conversation but fails. Curious, she peeks into the closet where Natsuki is stashing all of her manga. Once dull with school supplies, the shelves are now vibrant with bright colors and cute looking artwork. You know, the top shelf is pretty empty. Maybe we could keep it up here? I can't reach up there. That would be so inconvenient. Yeah, but... Monica sighs. The teachers are going to ask what all this manga is doing here, and I have to tell them that it's for the literature club. So? Monica backs off and stumps into the desk. With this kind of tension, it feels like the relaxed atmosphere accumulated over the past few weeks being sucked right out of the room.
Good afternoon.
Sayori spins into the classroom. Oh, I see someone's in a good mood.
Yeah, because I have this.
Sayori brandishes a cookie wrapped in plastic.
I found some money and got a cookie. Ooh, that's so pretty.
Sayori trots over to the closet. The colorful shelves catch her eye.
Which one do I start with?
Well, you could start by giving me a bite of that cookie.
No way! I saved up all my luck to find that money.
If you want entry into my kingdom, you'll need to pay the tax, peasant.
Boo!
Defeated, Sayori unwraps her cookie and breaks a piece off for Natsuki. Then Yuri silently walks into the club room. Monica glances at her with pleading eyes. Yuri returns a quick nod of understanding. Well, everyone's here now. Despite the club only having one more person than before, it somehow feels twice as lively. Okay, so I think today we should go over some potential club activities and see which ones we wanted to do first. We have 4 members now, so I guess it would be great if we found some stuff to do as a group. Does that sound good to everyone?
I agree.
Okay, so I have some ideas of my own, but I want to hear your ideas too.
Oh, well, I've been having a lot of fun hearing about how everyone else's interests. Maybe we could give each person a day to share their favorite kind of literature with everyone else.
Well, maybe. Okay. I have to get rid of that eventually. Ugh. I'm gonna abuse this freaking thing. It's a crash. It's a simple Crash Bandicoot magnet, but it'll eventually become a weapon where I can bash someone's head over. It's like a key. It's like Interaction Studios presents. I'm crazy. Also, is it just me or is the screen darker? Or is that just... Oh, that's just probably because I'm freaking... it's probably because my phone screen is also really dark too. Anyways, well, maybe. Something tells me that. Monica glances at Yuri and Natsuki, who both appear very unwilling to even consider each other's interests. Maybe we could try to come up with something that everyone can enjoy equally? You know, like we all vote on a book to read or something like that. I think we could all collectively try to expand our interests rather than just to stick to the things we're familiar with. Why does it feel like I'm being targeted here? Natsuki, didn't you say that you would go along with whatever the club wanted you to do? Yeah, well, yeah, but that doesn't make it okay for you to ignore everyone else's preferences. I like Sayori's suggestions. Suggestion.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but... Monica's voice trails off. Although she let Natsuki join the club, Monica finds it incredibly difficult to relent to her demands. If Natsuki doesn't respect the club, why should Monica have to yield to Natsuki's opinion on anything? Natsuki, are you sure that you don't have any other literature interests you could share with the club? I swear I don't mind if you keep your manga in here, but I just... Natsuki cuts Monica off by suddenly standing up. Well, it's obvious that I'm not wanted here, so I'm just going to leave. But I really would have appreciated if you're being more upfront about it. Okay, I think you're kind of jumping into conclusion here, but you're free to do whatever you want. Natsuki shoots Monica a quick glare before walking straight out of the room.
Oh no.
Sarah rushes after her, leaving but just Monica and Yuri. For the second time today, Monica slumps down into a desk. Why am I such a jerk? No, she's a jerk. She's just making me feel this way. Monica looks up at Yuri, seeing affirmation. Yuri looks away. She probably just went around looking for the smallest club so she could find so that she doesn't have to participate. Wow, I just read that. I butchered that one. How does she expect me to give her respect when she has no respect for the club? Am I wrong, Yuri?
I'm not good at these things.
Monica sighs. Me neither. I just have no idea what to do. I just don't want to hurt anyone, but I feel like it's not wrong to enforce the club vision. You know, like people could join because they want to express their passion for literature or at least develop it. So maybe she's not a good fit for the club after all. Monica sits in silence, afraid to accept her tentative conclusion. Yuri looks tense, but she doesn't seem to want to add anything. You can go back to reading. I don't want this. I know this doesn't concern you.
It does.
It does? How?
Well, I just can't comfortably read in an atmosphere where the peace has been disturbed.
Oh. Well, great. I'm just ruining the whole club then.
That's not an accurate conclusion to make.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of voicing my frustration, and I guess guilt. It's like my frustration wants to blame her, but my guilt wants to blame me. Why is it the hardest to be rational during the times you need the most?
I don't think you're being irrational. I think Natsuki is. She has no authority to walk in here and make demands of the club. Your club. Something as ridiculous as manga has no place here. In fact, you're even storing it for her should make her completely indebted to you.
Well, you're right, but I don't know. Isn't this kind of harsh to say things like it's ridiculous and it has no place here?
Do you not feel the same way? You've been doing everything you can to avoid associating the club with it, so I assume you felt the same way about it.
That's not true. Well, recalling her confrontations with Natsuki, a realization starts to reset in. You may be right. I mean, if it was anything besides manga, would I really be acting like this? Maybe it would have been convincing myself that it has nothing to do with the manga. I'm really upset that I would let myself do that. With a sigh, Monica walks over to the closet. She finds herself staring at the colorful sleeves. It's just This really isn't what I had in mind for the Club About Literature. There shouldn't be anything wrong with it. Monica starts defending her position once again. It's a complicated issue that Monica has failed to consider before now. Where is this line even drawn at what's considered literature? Lost in thought, she reaches into one of the larger boxes and pulls out a volume, expecting it for no particular reason. The cover features the 4 girls striking cute and exaggerated poses, all dressed in short skirts. Yeah, I mean, assumed by the absurdity of the cover, Monica opens the book. And that's where we're going to leave off, folks. We got new... That's where we're going to leave off, folks. I hope you enjoyed, because we are out of here. And when I say we are out of here, I mean like right now.